Hey, who wants to know what I've been putting off for a while? Back in a minute. I love that mischievous sound of that tune. Hi, this is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City. Saves money. Welcome to the Instant Coffee with Jan show. Hope that everybody's doing well. Hope you had a great night last night and getting ready to start a brand new day. Hey, do you tend to procrastinate on certain things? In general, in life, I personally am not a procrastinator, but I have noticed a little bit of a pattern with me. It goes like this. Ever order something? Oh, you really want it? You really need it? You order it. Yay! You can't wait for it to get to your home or apartment. It gets there, and there it sits in a box. 1 day, 2 days, 7 days, 3 weeks. Hello. Has this ever happened to you? Well, sometimes it does happen to me. Can't lie. Just saying, just saying. All right. So I had ordered an emergency extra, an extra smartphone phone, and for an emergency, just in case lights go out and one phone doesn't work. It's good to have backups of things. It really, really is. But what good is it if you never address it? So I realized, I kept saying, I have too many videos to record today. I'll get to it when? Tomorrow, tomorrow. So I said, okay. So I kept putting things off for tomorrow to the tune of literally about 2 weeks. And then I said, well, Jen, that phone is not going to jump out of the box. I personally cannot stand. Here's the thing. The reason why we procrastinate things, in my opinion, I'm no doctor, I'm no therapist, just Jan from New York City that likes to help people keep some of their money. But we're going to talk about procrastination for a minute. I think the reason that many of us procrastinate is because we're trying to avoid some sort of a pain. Now, I know, especially when you're setting up a smartphone, there is a degree of pain to it. You have to look things up. You have to read the teeniest print on planet Earth. Will someone on God's green earth please explain to me something? Why do those instructions that come with people's things that whatever we order, they are the tiniest print, even if you do not have a vision issue? They are the tiniest print on planet Earth. So I put on my reading glasses and I'm squinting, going, what the what? Get the magnifying glass. This is painful. This is an example. So I said, well, so you know what I did? I thought about the elephant in the room. So what's the best way to eat an elephant in the room? You eat it one bite at a time, right? So in this case, the elephant in the room was that phone. I just didn't want to approach it. So day one, I said, I'm going to take the baby bite approach here. So that's exactly what I did. So I took it out of the box. I looked at it and I went, wah, don't like this. Even though I knew at the end of the day I needed this, it's a good thing to have. So I said, you know what? Start by reading the painful instructions and squint all the way over, just read. Or you could just look up the model number, which is a good trick. Look up the model number online and get the specifications and the instructions on that. So never forget that tip. All right. So I said, you know what I'm going to do today? Day one is I'm going to look at this phone, read the instruction, and charge this phone today. Okay. Then the next day, I confronted it again, taking another baby bite out of the elephant in the room. And I said, today is the day I am going to activate this thing. So I did that. Anyway, little by little, about 2 to 3 days rolled by, and I finally got the whole thing up and running. I just, keep it away for emergency. It's like a plan B for an emergency type thing. And it's not a bad idea, to do that. It's really a smart idea to do that. All right. So having said that, now just wondering, let's equate this or let's compare this to our savings practices. Okay. If I said to somebody, can you save $10,000? Right away, people are going to, get nervous sometimes. Say, I can't do that, blah, blah. But if we break it down, we talked about this very, very briefly when Kate Caden was on the Dawn and Jan show a couple of weeks back, and she, gave a definite number to work with. Okay. So I'm not sure. Wait a minute. This is airing. This is going to be airing on Wednesday, August 24th. Okay. So in about a week, I'm going to talk to you about how to save $1,000 from September 1 to December 31. So that'll be in about a week, that show. You're going to look forward to that one. So here's the approach. Is there anything in your life that you've been putting off, and putting off? The best approach is to confront it. But if you can't stand it that much, confront it slowly. Do the elephant in the room baby bites method of approachability. It seems to make things more tolerable. I always say I could do things in baby bites, but I can't stand doing things in whole big old chunks of which I'm going to choke on. That kind of sort of actually, I'm looking back now at another similar issue with my blend jet. Okay. That blend jet, by the way, I mean, nobody's paying me to say this, but that blend jet is an amazing product. I am in love, love, love. Usually after dinner, instead of a sugary dessert, which I normally don't have sugary desserts anyway, but I take my, frozen fresh fruit, and I actually take a fresh banana and I will cut it up and I will wrap it up and I will put it in the freezer for immediate use for whenever I want to make a smoothie, because the banana not only gives it a sweet taste, but a wonderfully smooth texture, almost like a silky ice cream feel to it. And it tastes so good. It almost feels like you should be guilty for it. And really, you don't have to. It's a banana. So I like to have that. But thankfully, because I approached that item finally, taking it out of the box, looking at it, reading the teensy weensy. Well, I think the instructions on that was fairly readable. But there are some things that people are trying to avoid pain. That's one of the, I'm not kidding you. By the way, I need to have some of my way less than $1 cup of coffee. Actually, it's about a dime. Hang on. Nothing like starting the day with your favorite cup of Joe, cup of tea, whatever, water, whatever you love, something that you love to have when you kick back, when you first wake up. I think everybody's literally entitled to that first 15 minutes of just staring into space and like not have anyone bother you for about 15 minutes. Just have your coffee, not your chocolate. That's later on in the day. Well, no, hot chocolate would qualify if a person has a desire for hot chocolate. There you go. But that 15 minutes a day where you can like sort your day out or just not even think, just, get it together. All right. So that you could face those elephants in the room. And I couldn't believe it when I realized like how much time lapsed from the time that I had that phone delivered to the time that I actually, confronted it. Has this happened to anyone? Just curious to know. Have you ever procrastinated even on opening a box of something that you really, really wanted and really, really needed or whatever? Let me know in the comments section below. How do you approach it, or you just tackle it quickly? There you go. All right. Just thought I'd share that moment with you. Listen, everyone have an amazing, fantastic day. And until the next time, if you found value in this video, don't hesitate to smash down what? The like button. And you know what? I should just make it official and just officially ask you this way. Hang on. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care. Bye-bye.